filles noires.
Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, crafty goblins faced the truth about the darkness in the big wooden house.
It had come for the wise princess, driving her mad and causing her to attack them.
When they started asking questions about the princess in the darkness, the goblins realized that no one else in the forest wanted to know the truth.
So they dug and searched and asked hurtful questions, learning more about the wise princess than they had ever hoped to.
But the search took its toll. The darkness was proving too much for Sister Goblin, and yet Brother Goblin kept diving deeper and deeper until Sister Goblin finally said, enough.
And that was how the goblins found themselves separated again, hurt and confused, with so many unanswered questions and too many open wounds.
Il y a toujours l'histoire de cette bête noire, on sait toujours pas ce que c'est. Hein. Je sais pas si c'est le chasseur fou ou si c'est vraiment un démon, parce que dans l'épisode 2, dans le chapitre 2, on a vu du coup cette bête noire, et en plus elle nous a regardé, alors que c'était dans notre passé. Alors.
Alyson, wake up.
Oh. Ça c'est maintenant, c'est pas dans le passé ça par contre. On est en train de rêver la grosse. Ah, ce serait notre mère. Tu veux mettre... Ah bah non. Au final, en y repensant, elle a vu sa capuche et tout. Hein. C'est le démon de sa mère, peut-être. C'est un démon qui nous entre... Enfin, qui nous entre de l'intérieur. Holy shit. J'ai l'impression qu'il y a des braises. Yes, c'est de la braise. J'ai dit c'est elle, c'est le démon de sa mère.
Only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman alone in a deep and ancient wood.
Oula, Alyson qui voit Alyson.
You killed me.
You killed me!
Oula, moi pas tout comprendre. Pourquoi il y avait Tyler aussi? Yes, c'est bon. Mon tweet fonctionne. dit, il est pas bien quoi. Moi ça j'arrive pas à ouvrir mes yeux dans l'eau. Ah, là je pense qu'elle crie. Bonjour, j'ai commencé à rassembler les documents dont tu as besoin pour le dossier d'agence. Je t'ai laissé le dossier sous le comptoir de la cuisine. Si tu retrouves toujours 10 pour manger à midi, tu peux me déposer les documents. Il faut des photocopies. Vas-y doucement aujourd'hui. Donc les 10. Yes.
He's right. Time to get my shit together. Now would be a good time to stop smoking and maybe do a detox. 12.
Je suis pas dans la maison. Dans la vie, on a pris une chambre.
How did we go from being so alike to total opposites? I gotta think about something else. Wish I could just book a one-way ticket to the other side of the world.
Là c'est la pause du 7. On va où cette année? Australie. Oh non, pas encore.
There's not enough concealer in the world to erase the night I had. Good to know I look just as bad as I feel.
Allez là.
I could do my laundry. Ugh.
Ouais, vraiment, je pourrais le faire. Bon, des fois j'ai la flemme.
Never could bring myself to send these. Whenever I tried to tell him how much I missed him, it felt unfair.
Oh, c'est vrai qu'il a envoyé une lettre à Tyler. Du coup, il n'y a pas de beau ici. Ça.
I guess I'll have to start fresh with these in Juneau.
Alors, les cafés de Tessa, 10 tasses, petit déjeuner spécial gratuit, des cuillères, des machins. Ouais, bah, je pense que Tessa, on n'est pas près de la revoir. Hein.
I could use a Michael pep talk.
Ah, elle a carrément déménagé, elle.
I never imagined Uncle Eddie was hiding so many things from me.
On est carrément parti, en fait, j'ai l'impression. Avec le strict minimum. Je sais pas où est-ce qu'on est. Putain, genre, des fois, c'est galère. J'ai l'impression que c'est l'exact opposé de la maison de notre mère. Calendrier des marées. Je suis pas sûr que ça va nous aider, mais pourquoi pas. À mon avis, on est à...
I should probably eat something. God,
Ah, on
I feel
pouvait
so
voir un
weak.
souvenir, mais on n'a pas pu. Très bien. Il me semble que dans le chapitre précédent, elle était plus trop pour voir les souvenirs, comme quoi elle voulait plus
So
en...
many months of
Elle voulait pas
snow boots
en
ahead.
apprendre davantage. Alors, est-ce qu'elle abandonnerait son pouvoir ou est-ce que Tyler est trop loin, du coup, elle peut pas?
Eddie looked pretty concerned when I came home last night. I should have talked to him about what happened, but still can't believe Eddie never told me he
Centre
was
d'accueil des
paying for fireweed.
Foroïdes.
I'm glad he never pushed me to change my last
Cour
name.
supérieure de l'État d'Alaska, tribunal, BDL machin. Ok, ça c'était nous. Ouais, donc là, on avait moins de 14 ans en plus quand on a tué notre mère. Chaud.
That was a good memory, even though Tyler couldn't come.
En même temps, pendant 10 ans, il a pas
Eddie
pu
must
faire
have
voir
been
grand
back
chose.
and forth to Juneau all the time to these shows before he got stuck here taking care of me.
Je peux pas ouvrir le rideau.
A secret keeper in her secret keep.
Ah, j'allais dire, j'arrive pas à le voir.
Maybe there's something in the Book of Goblins that'll help me figure this out.
Attends, c'est la même histoire que ça.
Maybe there's something in the Book of Goblins that'll help me figure this out.
Eh, je veux pas m'amuser à relire l'histoire. Ils sont des dingues. Est-ce que ça dit quelque chose quand je vais voir une page? Pas du tout. Je l'ai déjà lu ça.
Looks like this is coin operated.
Il faut une pièce on dirait.
Looks like this is coin
Ok,
operated.
donc on doit récupérer une pièce. Très bien. Il y en aurait d'autres? Nope.
Haven't heard him play in a while. It just sits there collecting dust.
Où est-ce qu'il pourrait cacher une pièce?
I don't think I know any Claires in Delos Crossing, but I shouldn't be snooping in here.
555 54 91. Elle a pris la feuille carrément. À quoi ça a servi de déplacer, tu vas me dire? Allez, on se casse. Il n'y a rien d'autre. Faut que je trouve une pièce. Déjà. Ou je ne sais point.
Something's not right. What is this? He doesn't like this kind of attention, but he really does so much for the community. I need to get all that paperwork together. Maybe that'll help me. I wish Eddie's mom could have taught me how to do this.
Est-ce qu'il pourrait cacher une
Maybe if I make something for Dee, it'll help calm me down.
L'association des anciens de l'os, on ne sent pas les steaks.
I should have let myself enjoy these trips more.
Peut-être sur la cheminée. Une pièce sur la cheminée, ça passe. Et ragoût, crabe. Ah, tiens, d'ailleurs, il me fait... Ça me fait penser que dans le chapitre précédent, Sam, il nous avait ramené un panier de bouffe. Et au final, j'ai pas
Here's
fait
the
la
file.
recette.
Just need my ID and pay stubs. Okay.
Candidat...
We were family, Alyson. How could you do this to me?
Oh.
Fuck. I've got to think about something else. Focus.
Ça se trouve, elle nous parle de l'au-delà, notre
and pay
mère.
stubs.
Fiche d'information du locataire Alyson Renan. Alyson Renan, célibataire. Eh, ça se trouve, c'est Eddie qui nous a payé un appart, là. Ça se trouve.
I can't really eat anything right now.
Bah tant mieux, parce que j'avais pas envie de manger, perso.
I so don't want to go back to the station. Not after yesterday. Must be great to feel like you belong somewhere. Anywhere.
Oh, il y a des pièces. Non, mais... Oh,
Ah, here's my ID.
vas-y, je prends la carte d'identité, ça peut peut-être servir.
This place was never much more than a bachelor pad, huh?
The fuck?
There was so much I planned to do. All those sacrifices I made. And how do you repay me? Lying to my face?
Il me parle à moi
You're
ou...
not my child. My clan deserves better.
Alors,
Oh, stop it, Alyson. You have to stop torturing yourself. Just grab your pay stubs.
est-ce qu'il
so
me
you
parle à
can get the
moi?
hell out of here.
J'ai l'impression que oui. Par contre, les pièces... Laisse-moi récupérer mes pièces. Je récupère les pièces et je vais monter en haut direct. Ah d'accord, c'est une pièce quoi.
What if I just packed a bag and left? I almost wish the house had burned down last night. Then I'd never have to see it again. God, the world feels so fucking small right now. I've got to find a way to get out of my head.
Ah, apparemment on avait un chien. C'est-à-dire qu'on a un endroit aussi zoomé que ça là.
Alyson, please.
Est-ce qu'il y a au téléphone?
Come on, Alyson. I don't feel like listening to anything.
J'ai l'impression qu'il était au téléphone.
I don't feel like listening to anything right now. I wish I thought shooting some hoops would help me forget all this. I wonder what Michael would think about all this. Would he even get it? I wish you could just change your mood as easily as a record.
Quand on va retourner dans la chambre. Et là, pouf! Vision, pas du tout. Est-ce que je peux mettre la prise dedans?
Keeper in her secret keep.
Genre il faut payer pour consulter le coffre. Yes!
No way. It worked.
Putain! Tout ça pour le collectionner quoi. On va récupérer la pièce maintenant. Non? Très bien! Ça n'a rien servi, je pensais que ça allait avancer dans le truc, mais voilà. Bon, moi j'ai récupéré quelque chose. Hein. Ah,
The paperwork's not down there. The paperwork's not down there.
Bah j'ai tout regardé ici. Je sais pas... Ah non, il est en dessous, j'allais dire... J'ai regardé un livre juste avant, il est sous ma gueule. Mais je peux pas tourner la page.
You swore, Alyson.
It's nothing. This is nothing.
Comment on veut devenir fou en 3 secondes? Oh, y'a rien.
I almost wish the hell. What if I just packed a bag and left? Never looked back.
On a levé des papiers. Mais y'a rien d'autre. Y'a d'autres frais. Beau paysage. Hein. Putain, y'a un truc sur le rebord là. C'est dommage, je peux pas sortir. Fuck. Alors je sais pas si c'est dans le jeu que j'entends des bruits chelous, mais il y avait des bruits chelous.
There isn't a tea in the world strong enough to melt away this mood I'm in.
Est-ce que t'as envie de manger aujourd'hui? Merde, ça j'ai déjà regardé ça. Ah, on peut tourner la page, j'avais pas vu. Tadam. Attestation d'employeur acquis de droit dans ce cadre de son dossier d'agence bidule machin. On s'en bat les couilles. Ah, il y a un post-it là, je peux le voir? Pas du tout. Est-ce que t'as envie de manger?
I can't really eat
Non,
anything
pas
right
de manger.
now.
Est-ce qu'on peut sortir si rien ne se passe?
I can't leave without all my application stuff.
Dossier de candidature.
So many months
Bah
of
ouais, mais
snow
il était là
boots.
ton
The
dossier de
paperwork's
candidature.
not down there.
Prends-le ton dossier là.
All my recent pay stubs should be in that folder in my room.
Ah, il faut les dernières fiches de paye. Ah, elle dit dans sa chambre. Qui est à l'étage.
I told him I wanted to stop messing with those memories, but he wouldn't listen.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other. That's what you said. But you don't mean what you say, do you? They're just words. You left me, Alyson, all alone and scared.
En fait, c'est des remords. J'ai l'impression qu'elle voit des visions de remords.
What the hell is wrong with me?
Bon, par contre, ces fiches de paye, elles sont où? Dedans, peut-être. Bah, elle a pas travaillé. Ah, si, elle avait travaillé. Elle était en train de travailler, je crois. Nope.
God, where is it?
Bah, alors là, je peux pas t'aider.
Not here.
J'aime pas le genre de vue comme ça, tu sais, mais genre qui aurait bien caché le lit, puis tu te vois le boum. C'est un gros truc, tu sais. Ah,
Here they are.
ça ressemble à des fiches de paye, ça, gros. Regarde, j'entends des bruits et tout derrière moi. J'ai dit, ça, on va se passer quelque
I
chose.
think I've
j'ai
got
peur.
everything I need for the application. Where's that coming from? Where did I leave my phone last night?
Bah, elle est un peu bizarre, ta façon.
Alyson, help!
Alyson, please.
The Mad Hunter.
Your phone should be somewhere nearby.
Il est là-bas. Je vais déjà prendre mon dossier, là. Ah, bah, il sonne plus. Ça, c'est con.
Wait, I still need my phone.
Ah, fait chier, hein. Il est où son téléphone? Je suis sûr, il est dans le sous-sol. Tout ce qu'on aime. Et là, ah, il n'y a pas d'électricité. Oh, je le sens tellement pas. J'ai pas envie de descendre, frère. Oula, c'est un souvenir constant? Qui est-ce? C'est ma mère. Mais ça fait peur.
My dove. Only thieves and monsters hide
Genre,
in
elle nous
the dark.
voit, quoi.
Fly back to the light, Alyson.
What the?
Je suis sûr, il va y avoir la bête noire, frère.
No, no, no. I cannot deal with you right now.
Attends, mais comment il peut se foutre là-dedans?
No, no phone here.
Ah, il y a un truc de livre.
What's it doing here?
Ouais, qu'est-ce que tu fous là? C'est qui?
Hey, Dee.
Finally. I was starting to get worried. Why didn't you pick up?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't have my phone
Ouais,
on
c'était
me.
juste caché
Ok.
en dessous d'un cahier,
Well,
quoi.
I just wanted to make sure we were still on for lunch.
Yeah, of course. I'm getting ready right now.
That so? Because it kind of sounds like I woke you up.
That's just how I sound. But anyways, I still have a few things to do before I can leave, but I'll be there.
All right, hun. See you soon.
Get it together, Alyson. Come on,
Donc,
Grab
on
the
revient
file.
dans la lumière.
get dressed.
Par
and
contre,
head
on va bien
out.
examiner
Or-
ça, là.
I was not in the right headspace to make
Cadeau
something
d'anniversaire
last
de
night.
Steve.
I should try it
C'est
again.
quasi le même livre en haut. Eh, je vais avoir peur de me retourner à chaque fois. Ah, faut fabriquer un cadeau. Tu vois, rien que le vent comme ça là. J'ai l'impression qu'il y a quelque chose qui souffle et tout. Waouh. On travaille le bois. On a fabriqué quoi? Ah, peut-être je vais faire un gobelin dans ma collection. Une meuleuse. Ou une Dremel. Toujours rien quand on est bruit de bois et tout là. Oh là là. On va faire une tête de loup. Bordel. Oh, il est beau. Putain. Elle a le coup de main comme sa mère.
Ugh, the paint smell in here is kind of overwhelming.
Oh, l'album photo, c'est mignon.
You should have taken care of yourself. This is a totally different life.
Bon, moi j'ai un cadeau. Ça se trouve, on va le rejoindre et dire: ah, t'as ramené un cadeau, je t'invite pas le grand os,
I've been
moi.
pretty grinchy about Christmas since I came. Eddie can't cope with getting rid of any of Carol's stuff.
Je sais pas, je vais remonter, j'ai l'impression que ça va mal se passer.
Tyler and I should bike around the lake when we've patched
Tiens,
things up.
on
and
entend
miss
des
you,
gens
Pop.
qui tapent et tout. Puis là, il y a un mort. Ah non, dommage. Des canapés.
Eddie's been too busy to fish lately. I know he's missing it.
Ministère de la pêche et de la chasse, permis de pêche au saumon. À usage personnel, 2015. Ok. Pas intéressant tout ça. Je sais pas, je vais peut-être regretter la remontée de la cave. Boum, la porte qui se ferme. Oh, on sonne chez moi. Oh my god. Qui est-ce? C'est Tyler? Pas du tout.
Morning.
Ah, c'est
Hey,
mon
Allie.
copain.
Hey. Hi, guys. What are you doing here?
I brought you stuff from the office. You're a good worker. I think Tessa will come around when she's had a chance to clear her head.
Non, c'est bon, on
That's
peut
nice,
rester au
Tom.
relais.
Thanks.
I'm gonna head on inside. Freezing my butt off out here.
Okay. Thanks.
Is Tyler not around today?
No, he's busy.
Oui, je le sors en pyjama
Out of the
dehors.
old house.
I see.
Les mecs qui se caillent, elles sont...
It must be hard to sell the place you grew up in. So many memories, right?
Oh, it's okay. We'll get over it.
C'est pas
I
pour ça,
really
frère.
hope so. So Tessa told me a little bit about what happened at the cemetery.
If you're going to lecture me, save it. She had it coming. She went behind Marianne's back. And almost got us killed.
What she did had terrible consequences. But I promise you, she was trying to help. Besides, you two didn't say anything she wasn't already thinking. She spent years blaming herself.
Well, she wasn't the only one involved. There was a lot of blame to go around.
I'm glad you're able to see that. It seems like your brother, well, he's not nearly so forgiving, is he?
He has been pretty harsh. Especially on Eddie. But we both got tired of people lying to us for our own good.
Yes, of course. Totally reasonable. Though, I am sorry you're the one taking all the repercussions. I heard about the fight with your uncle. I really hope your brother appreciates your sacrifices.
He will. I mean, he does. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty beat.
Oh, of course. I'll let you rest. Tell Michael there's no need to hurry back.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Tom.
Bye now, take care.
Par contre, lui, il est rentré, il s'installe, quoi, tranquille.
Sorry for abandoning you out there. Pro tip, avoid catching a ride with Tom at all costs.
Did he talk about the new spicy chocolate bars?
Yep. And exactly what they do to his digestion.
Well, he said you don't have to rush back to the store.
Oh, good. Because I did not plan to. Tessa's been venting non-stop about your fight. Seriously, bad vibes over there right now.
I know the feeling.
Hey, you've been carving wood again?
What? Oh, this. Yeah, I've been working on a gift for Dee.
That's dope. Why do you get to be so crafty?
I mean,
Je
I'm
ma
not
mère.
that crafty. Marianne taught me most of it.
Well, I'm impressed. These hands are good for nothing but cooking.
Alors, qu'est-ce que j'allais lui dire?
I'm glad you're here, Michael. Thanks for coming.
Of course. When I heard what happened, I knew the bitch's grotto had to go mobile.
Guess I've got plenty of time to binge the last season of Witches of Eldom now that I'm unemployed.
Wait till you see how they did Mabel. You're gonna rage quit just like I did.
I don't know. I've got a lot of free time ahead of me. I've been kind of freaking out on repeat today.
What do you mean?
It's hard to describe, but I just can't calm down.
You ever try any of that affirmation type shit? Look, when things get dark, I tell myself that whatever I'm going through will pass. That I'm a great person and my feelings are valid.
This will pass. I'm a great person. My feelings are valid.
We'll work on it, but that's a good start. So, do you want to talk about what got you fired?
We just asked Tessa some questions.
What kind of questions?
Tough ones.
Let me guess, she did not appreciate that.
She reported Marianne to social services. She was trying to get us taken away.
Fuck, I'm sorry, Allie. I knew she was nosy, but that's like some supervillain shit. Hey,
La bille fait pas
what's
le
eating
moine.
at you, Allie?
Tyler and I had a fight last night. I was so excited to have him back, but what if 10 years was too much? And we're too different?
I don't think so. You just need to get to know each other again. Start with the small shit. Figure out what each other's favorite foods are, you know? And then build up to the big stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The last few days have been a lot. And it's totally okay to be overwhelmed. You're gonna figure it all out. Families are fucked up. They're basically fuck-up factories.
You're right. I just need to relax.
So, maybe this will cheer you up. I think I found the perfect place. Check it out. It's pretty cool, right? Deposit's a bit high, but it's got 2 large bedrooms and a view of the channel.
Honey, you're really going to give up our home to live in this ugly box?
Oh God.
Alyson? Alyson, look at me. You okay?
I'm just... I need to...
Putain, mais en fait, elle vient juste
I
avancer,
just
quoi.
need to sit
C'est
down.
juste des visions qui font peur. Ça se trouve,
It's okay. I got you.
ça se trouve, elle est vraiment là, tu sais.
What's going on?
Vas-y, je lui parle. Il a toujours été cool avec moi.
God, everything? My anxiety's through the roof.
Et c'est même pas des
I
souvenirs
can't
là avec sa
eat
mère. Parce
anything
que,
without getting sick.
ça s'est jamais
and-
passé. Hein. Ça se passe là actuellement.
And I've been seeing things. Memories. Of Marianne and me and Tyler when we were kids and Eddie and...
You.
It used to just be stuff I'm pretty sure really happened, but now I see them everywhere. Shouting every shitty thought I've ever had about myself. I don't know how much more of it I can take.
That's intense. I'm sorry, has... anything like this happened to you before?
Right after Marianne died, I had a lot of panic attacks, but nothing exactly like this.
Come here, Allie. I hear you, okay? I hear you.
You must think I'm completely nuts.
No, I think you went through some really bad shit. You never saw anyone about it, right?
Yeah, I've looked into therapists a few times, but they're all so far away and so expensive.
Well, you know what I went through in 2011. I don't know if I'd still be here if I hadn't gotten help. You got that money coming in from the house.
For our apartment in Juneau. I don't want to bail on you.
Look, I know you hate letting people down, but you gotta put your own oxygen mask on first. I get that, and so does Tyler.
Thanks. I'll try. I really need to work on the house today, but Tyler's crashing out there. Not sure if I'm ready to face him.
If you want, I could go out there, see how he's feeling, and if he's ready to talk. What do you think?
Pas sûr que ça va aider, mais... Non.
Whatever. I don't think it's gonna do much good. He's convinced he's meant to be alone. I thought I was the exception, but I was wrong.
Well, I don't mind trying if it might patch things up between you two.
Oh shit, I'm gonna be late for my lunch with Dee. I still need to change and stuff, but I can drop you off at the store if you want.
Sure, thanks.
No, Michael, thank you for listening. I mean it.
Lui, il attend pas de bisous, je pense. Lui qui est gay. Il fait noir. Ouh là là. Putain, je me déplace à gauche ou à droite, elle sait pas. C'est bizarre. C'est vraiment juste, je me spoil. Bah, l'histoire est cool, hein. C'est dur à vraiment à se mettre dedans, mais après ça peut être cool. Si t'aimes bien le genre de jeu, ouais. D'ailleurs, j'aurais peut-être un jeu pour toi.
You okay? Cause, girl, you look like shit.
I haven't been sleeping well. Here I am. That's how much I love you, right?
Aw. Well, I appreciate us having a girls' lunch anyway. Just give me 5 minutes so I can finish off this paperwork.
Oh, no rush.
Après, tu te spoil entre guillemets parce que c'est des jeux à choix multiples, donc ça peut changer entre les relations que t'as avec les personnages. Genre ce que tu choisis.
You better hurry before Greggs kills it off.
Mrs. Romero's cobbler? I'm on it.
Bah, c'est les mêmes devs en fait.
I'll meet you in there when I'm done with this.
C'est les mêmes développeurs que la Life is Strange, donc c'est pour ça que ça te fait penser à ça. Du coup, Didi. C'est elle dit, je crois.
Okay, how did you not immediately scarf this down? What are you working on?
Chief pulled over a truck for speeding this morning and found some illegal game in the back. I'm registering the ticket.
Super.
They never learn, do they?
Nope. We have new rules about civilians hanging around certain parts of the station. Reception booth is out of bounds. Sorry. We have new rules about civilians.
T'es sur PS4 toi?
Reception booth is out.
What is Greg's up to with the security cameras?
He's finally getting around to doing.
This cobbler does look amazing.
Greg's been whining all day about his
Là,
diet.
moi je joue avec le Game
He's
Pass,
not
hein. Tu
going
peux
anywhere.
tester le Game Pass genre 1€, même sur PC. Ouais, tu peux y jouer quoi. J'ai le droit de sortir quand même. Yes.
I hope Rosie's better soon. She must have something nasty.
Est-ce que je peux sortir? Pas du tout. Très bien.
I feel bad about yesterday. We were so disruptive.
Genre ils ont pas de chauffage, ils sont obligés de mettre des chauffages d'appoint quoi. The fuck. Je peux pas genre bouger pour que j'aille à la réception?
At least we didn't spend the night here.
Genre j'ai le droit de monter?
Try not to hang out upstairs too long. Chief's orders. Sorry.
Yes, t'inquiète. Je vais prendre 2-3 flingues, je reviens.
Sounds like Eddie's busy. I shouldn't bother him.
J'aurai un jeu pour toi à te filer. J'ai peut-être une clé d'un jeu à te filer. C'est... Il me semble que tu m'avais dit que t'aimais bien les jeux... films interactifs. Oh, je peux te poser mon
I
CD.
should probably drop the paperwork here. Eddie's gonna be busy for a while.
Yes, bah le cadeau, je le
Uncle's in there.
jure.
He's really letting that guy have it. I guess we kind of exposed some holes in their
Nouvelle
security.
procédure d'accès aux archives enregistrées, une demande sur le réseau interne à l'aide de vos identifiants personnels, récupérer le code à l'usage unique envoyé automatiquement par mail, entrer le code de la porte à l'usage unique. Code valable d'une heure. Donc il y a des choix, il y a... Ah ouais, bah. Ça, moi au début j'avais du mal un peu avec les films interactifs. Et au final j'en ai fait plusieurs, dont un que... Normalement je devrais te filer. Que j'ai fait sur ma chaîne. Et j'ai bien aimé. Après faut voir si tu l'as pas déjà. Ça
I
serait cool.
wonder how Uncle's feeling about me moving away. We haven't really talked about it. Morning.
Ouais, je vois bien
Hey,
bien.
Gregs.
Hey, Alyson. What brings you here today?
Nothing really.
Vas-y,
Just
je prends une part.
wait.
Dessert for
Yo Anto,
lunch.
ça va et toi?
Pretty cool, right?
Pretty cool. Yeah.
I've always had a sweet
Vas-y,
tooth.
mange l'eau.
Got it from my mom. She baked darn near every day.
J'ai rien mangé depuis ce
Need to
matin.
start being a little careful, though. Doctor's orders.
Ah ouais, c'est
Brenda may be in
RGB.
for it,
Bah,
too.
alors, il est en train de me
God, that
déconner
kid
là, le
can
RGB.
Linda's pretty concerned, but,
You were not kidding about the cobbler. This may be her best batch ever.
right?
Hey, Gregs. Got any big vacation plans coming up?
Yeah, we'll probably go up to
T'en avais
Anchorage
pas
for
acheté
Thanksgiving.
c'est un
Linda's sister
des,
lives up
des
that
jeux
way.
films interactifs
But
sur PS4.
I'm
Parce qu'à un
also
moment tu me
secretly
parlais comme
planning
quoi
a family trip to New York
tu voulais
City for
des
New
noms de
Year's.
jeux.
Been saving for
Mais je sais
2
pas si au
years,
final t'en as
and I
pris.
got it all arranged
Tu sais,
under
genre
a
jeux
fake
complexes et
email.
tout là.
That's really cool. I'd love to go there someday.
It's probably our last big trip before Lauren's off to college, so I wanted to make it count.
I'm sure everyone will have a great time.
What are you having?
Trout pie and, black radish.
Ouh.
I'm on a diet.
Ça me
A
donne
cobbler diet?
clairement pas envie son,
Hey,
son plat.
I won't tell if you won't.
What are they talking about?
They're talking about none of your business, young lady.
Super.
Hey,
Merci
Gregs.
pour l'information quoi.
So, what's the criminal underbelly of Delos Crossing been up to lately?
Poachers, vandalism, a few memorable cases of public indecency. Nothing too serious. Which is fine by me. Boring is good. Not like Juneau. My daughter's always begging to move there, but that is not happening.
Why? Juneau's awesome. There's like actual things to do there.
Drugs, that's why. Property crime's double the national average. People coming in all the time from God
Putain, mais
knows
pas le
where.
bug.
Oh, I didn't
Ah,
know
c'est
that.
un... Il doit avoir un faux contact à mon avis dans la chaise. Comment je me barre de là sinon?
Hey, Gregs. Never mind.
Comment je me casse? Ah, c'est bon.
Hey, sorry I kept you waiting.
No worries.
You'll never believe it. We caught the mailbox bandit. And guess who it was?
Un gamin.
Let me guess. Some bored kid?
Wrong. It's a raccoon. Delos Crossing's most wanted turned out
Un
to be
raton
some
laveur qui
trash
vole dans les boîtes aux
can
lettres. On
stowaway.
a tout vu.
And this is how legends begin.
Anyway, I'm so sorry to bail, but I gotta run this little guy to animal control now. Probably best I take a rain check.
Attends, j'ai ton cadeau.
It's okay. Totally, I understand. Duty calls.
Thanks.
Oh, I brought you a little something to make up for
N'oublions pas le
missing your
cadeau.
birthday. It's not much, but...
You're kidding. I love it. Did you make this? How did I get so lucky?
T'as vu? Une personne qui parle à part vous deux.
Delos Crossing's not gonna be the same without you, girl.
Oh, come on.
Après, je préfère que
Right, I'll call you later.
ça soit comme... Enfin,
And
comme
try
ça,
to get
ouais,
some
non.
sleep, alright?
Mais au moins
See ya.
que toi, je puisse répondre tranquillement et que ça défile pas quand même des trucs de ouf dans le chat et que c'est insuivable.
Well, there go my lunch plans.
Hey, your brother didn't tag along today?
No.
He didn't really want to show his face
Ah
around
ouais,
here
ça doit
after
être
the
ça.
mess he made
Ils sont
yesterday,
tous
huh?
concentrés sur le jeu. J'imagine que tu es... reporter sur Messi après le foutoir d'hier. Bah, qu'est-ce qu'il a fait hier?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, how he
Ah,
went
quand
and
il
broke
était
into
dans
the
la
archive room, then pretty much
C'est
assaulted
pas
your
par
uncle.
infraction.
Look,
On
we're
a...
all worried about you.
On a
This
utilisé le
isn't
code
the
et tout.
Alyson we know.
The Alyson you know?
Yeah, the sweet, smart girl who'd never hurt anyone on purpose. I know you two and the chief made peace, but I gotta say, it ate at him all day.
We did what we had to get what we needed.
On va se prendre un savon.
All right, I just want you to be careful. I've been doing this for a long time. And people, they mostly don't change. Even when we really want them to.
Look, I'm really tired. Can we not do this?
Alyson, I like you.
Oula.
I really do. I've known you since you were a kid. You're honest, stable. You're not a troublemaker. Tyler, I mean, if he goes down, don't let him take you with him, okay?
I can't do this.
Oh, are you okay?
Please just let me go. I need air. I need some air.
Ça me fait penser à une série ou à un film, là, quand quelqu'un est touché et revoyait des souvenirs ou ce qui va se passer dans le futur. C'est pas Ghost Whisperer ou un truc dans le genre? Quand elle voyait des fantômes ou... des trucs en rapport ou quoi?
Are you there? Tyler? Answer me, please.
Fuck. Why is he ghosting me? God. I can't breathe. Please stop. Okay. Okay. I've been here before. This will pass.
Oula, qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire? Wesh. Ah, c'est dur.
To breathe in.
Quoi? Faut le faire chaque fois?
Follow the circles.
Une crise d'angoisse. Ah, ça tremble. Ouh, ça tremble. Oh, le mec, faut faire 5 fois quoi. Abusez pas. 3 coups c'était bon. Ah là, si vous parlez dans le chat, je vois que dalle, je me concentre sur le petit ça. Oula.
My heartbeat's slowing down. Hold on.
Peut-être toujours sur la fin, j'ai l'impression de dépasser un peu le
You're
cercle.
getting there, Alyson. You're getting
Ouais,
there.
ça va vite. Easy.
I'm okay. I'm okay. What's happening?
Are you okay? Yes? Are you fibbing?
Le mec, c'était ultra sensible en
I
plus,
don't
quoi,
know
laisse
what these
tomber.
people are gonna be like. Or when I'm gonna see you again.
Ça parle de
We
où?
can still undo it. We can tell them what really happened.
No way. It's done.
Ouais,
That's
sur le...
it.
Pff, je les avais
You're
même pas
gonna be
vus,
there
quoi.
to talk on the voice if I need you, right?
Of course. It'll almost be like we're still together.
It's time to get going now. Come on.
Wait, Chief.
Là,
Just
c'est
a
simple.
sec. Hey, kids. I went back to the house.
Ah, ça, c'est le talent de la gâchette.
Got a few things for
Faut
you.
pas test.
I know how much he's meant to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
Ah, d'ailleurs, j'ai envie de me recommander une nouvelle manette que j'ai jamais reçue, là, de Xbox. Il y a la console directement. J'ai peur de pas la recevoir et encore de me faire douiller. Parce que celle de ma manette Xbox, ça commence à partir en cacahuète.
Alyson? What are you doing out here? It's freezing.
I just needed some air.
What happened? What's wrong, little moose?
I think I had a panic attack.
Non, mais là, c'est une manette que j'utilise pour le PC. Là. Mais sur ma Xbox, j'ai une autre manette.
Let's get you
J'ai
inside and warmed
l'édition
up.
blanche et j'avais une manette
Then we
blanche.
can talk about what happened.
Et elle commence à partir en steak. J'ai les deux gâchettes, enfin la gâchette gauche LB qui fonctionne plus, ou quasi plus. Du coup, c'est compliqué dans les jeux. Et vu que à chaque fois, faut... Parce que là, je l'ai sans fil et j'ai l'adaptateur. À chaque fois, faut relink. Si j'utilise sur la console, sur le PC, c'est casse-couille de faire des manettes pour... Enfin, une manette pour deux supports.
I'm sorry.
Non, il n'y a pas de manette RGB là. Mais par contre, tu peux la custom comme tu veux, la manette. Du coup, tu peux faire tes couleurs comme tu veux, métallisé, caoutchouté et tout. Et la chaise commence à me casser les couilles. Toi, je bouge à gauche, elle remarche. Je vais à droite, elle marche plus. Donc il doit y avoir un faux contact soit dans le dossier ou dans l'assise.
Did Tyler say something to make you feel that way?
No. It wasn't him. It was me. I failed him.
Mais je pense pas qu'il fasse des manettes RGB.
From here, it looks like you've been busting your ass to help him.
You don't understand.
De toute façon, les mecs, ils comprennent jamais rien.
You've got so much weight on your shoulders. With Tyler coming back, and your big move. You know, maybe it's time to ease off some of this other stuff that's clearly stressing you out.
J'ai
If you need Marianne, I can't. I owe it to Tyler to see it through.
En plus, sur des chaises baquées comme ça, laisse tomber. Tu es su, mais de ouf.
It wasn't your fault.
J'avoue que... Bah, je sais pas si c'est le dossier, faudrait que je revoie. Peut-être je l'ai trop serré ou un truc dans le genre, ça fait des faux contacts, je sais pas.
That's not true, Uncle.
Peut-être c'est moi qui ai fait un
I was
mal.
there.
Déjà, t'as deux branchements.
You were 11 years old. There was nothing you could do.
Et t'as deux branchements sur la
You
chaise.
can't go on letting
On
it
va voir la
haunt you
lumière.
every waking moment. Look, you're not your mother, okay?
What do you mean?
Tu veux dire guirlande de Noël, c'est plus joli?
I mean,
Ouais,
something
peut-être pas.
happened to her.
Ils font pas les
Something
lumières
bad.
comme ça, frère.
I don't know what it was, but
Les guirlandes de
I
Noël,
never
c'est
left
juste
her.
bleu, rouge, blanc.
you can't make that same mistake.
Ouais, je peux le faire. Hein.
You gotta tell those ghosts.
Tu fais guirlande de Noël. Regarde, je vois rien dans le noir. Voilà, je peux faire blanc. Tu dois dire à ces fantômes de te laisser. Putain, si je dis j'ai tué Marianne, alors soit ils me croient pas, ou soit je le dis ou pas, je l'ai tué. Je suis sûr que ça va partir en steak si j'ai tué Marianne. Après il va dire oh je te crois pas, t'étais gamine, bidon machin, ça remonte, bidon machin. Alors est-ce que je dis que j'ai tué Marianne, ou juste je veux tourner la page? Ah non, je ne peux pas tourner la page, nuance. Allez, on va dire j'ai tué Marianne, allez. Ah, je sens pas.
It was me. I is the one who had the scissors.
What? What are you saying?
She was threatening Tyler. So I stabbed her. I killed her. I killed my mother.
Je crois que ça va mal se passer pour moi, frère.
But Tyler confessed.
Ouais, mais elle dit n'importe quoi.
He went to Fireweed.
We lied. We lied to everyone.
Ça va partir en steak. Il dit oh shit, tout mon enquête est foirée. Je dois tout recommencer depuis le début, frère.
No. How could you let him take the blame?
It was a mistake. I know. But we were in shock. Tyler wanted to take the blame. And I let him. But we should have told the
T'imagines à
truth.
cause de ça le jeu finit now. On va en prison pour c'est fini.
Keeping that inside all these years.
They pretty much just bottled it up. And now it's all I can think about. Everywhere I look, she's there. I can't take it anymore.
De toute façon, toi, tu le sais depuis le début que c'est toi qui l'as tué. Tu le vois en fait dans le premier chapitre. Enfin, à la fin du
It's
premier
not
chapitre.
easy to admit something like that. Takes a lot of courage, Alyson.
Yeah, merci pour le petit 10 bits.
Should've seen
Bienvenue. Ça va la forme?
So
Je pense
sorry.
que j'ai déjà préparé la page de ton
None of
live.
this was fair to you too.
J'ai vu que t'étais ici, devant. Tu veux te le faire ce soir du coup le match?
Thank you, Uncle.
How are you feeling now? Any better?
Bah j'ai pas joué. Bah c'est pas grave, on peut jouer avec.
Relieved, actually.
Enfin je sais pas s'il y a un mode local, mais on peut jouer avec Parti.
Really tired.
Normalement. Enfin s'il y a un mode local. Tiens,
I
voilà
was
mon gobelin.
remembering something earlier. I don't know if it even really happened. The day Tyler left for Fireweed, did Sam come by with some of our stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He did.
On s'en bat les
I
coups de
remember
l'opéra,
he
on veut
brought us
juste
our
récupérer
goblin
nos gobelins.
figurines. And we had a big group hug.
Yeah. He borrowed the house keys so he can go out and get them.
He was over at our house a lot. Fixing things, chasing off animals. I know you didn't turn up anything about who our biological father was. But did you ever think it might have been Sam?
Oof.
Well, your mom and him were close, so that's a possibility, but I never found any proof, no.
I should go talk to him.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Putain, mais...
You need to get some rest.
pour tes 100
I have to do this.
Merci
And not
beaucoup.
just for Tyler.
Merci pour tes 100
For
centimes.
me too.
Je crois que c'est 1 centime, je crois, le bit, non? Mais merci en tout cas.
I love you,
T'inquiète
Uncle.
pas, t'es John number
Thank
one,
you
y'a que
for
toi qui en mets.
everything. I'll call you later.
Tu n'es pas obligé d'en dépenser autant. Attends qu'il y en a qui te rattrapent, puis là, tu balances la sauce. J'assure ma place. Bah, moi aussi, j'assurais ma place de sub-gifter, et il y a des gens, ils mettent 50 sub-gifts d'un coup. C'est hors jeu. C'est déloyal. Ah, j'ai bien tenu. Ah, après, je m'en fous. Pendant un moment, j'avais le petit code. Ah, peut-être un jour, je reviendrai. Hein. Au pire, tu peux pas les rosettes. Comme ça, hop. Je repasse premier, j'en donne un. Et c'est si je perds le match. Pout, pout.
You can do this.
Non, mais même top 3, hein, ça me va. Hein. Faudrait que je regarde si je suis loin. Enfin, si le top 4 est encore loin de moi. Pour ça, j'ai un peu d'avance. Attends, on peut lire un truc là ici. C'est ça qu'on peut lire. Tu es rendu à combien de bits? Oh, alors là.
Visualize the
Voilà, il y a
outcome you
112
want.
bits, mais il y en a beaucoup plus que ça. Hein. Comment je peux voir en tout Comment on peut voir au total combien il y a donné? Parce que là j'ai sur les 5 jours, mais j'ai pas total.
Damn it.
Bah il me semble que je l'avais fait. Hein. Il me semble. Tableau de bord créateur. Alors là. Alors là. Après tu vas où? Faut mettre le top depuis le tableau de bord créateur. Ouais bah je suis d'accord mais après...
Visualize the outcome you want.
Bon, bah tu me diras où parce que... Bah en haut en fait je vois sur les 5 jours mais... Putain mais là il y a un truc.
Tyler, are you there? Okay. Guess we're still doing that.
En service, faites le tour.
Good. He's here.
C'est Sam. C'est pas Tyler. Ou on essaie peut-être de parler à Sam. À Tyler dans notre pensée. Attention, il y a des marches. Attention, il y a quand même marche. Genre tu vas chez un mec comme ça, tu t'accoudes et t'attends qu'il vienne. Pas sûr que ça marche mais...
Alright. Let's do this.
Ah d'accord, vous voulez juste faire une pause. La descente du 2 marches a été crevée. Ah, je rigole, c'est fermé.
Oh, Allie.
Yes, pas de soucis, Anto. Bah tu me donneras des cours de Photoshop, ça te dérange pas?
Hi, Sam.
Pour mes miniatures et tout.
Are you okay?
Tu peux faire mes miniatures si tu veux.
Yeah, I'm fine.
En tout cas, bonne nuit, puis merci d'être passé. Comme d'hab.
Can't put any of the chain or the valve covers back on. So, did you need something?
Tribunal de premier district de la SCA, de machin, date d'infraction, conduite en état d'ivresse, ça je l'ai vu. Quand j'étais avec Tyler. Paiement reçu sur le gaz de l'art, seul précédent.
Look, it's nice to have you drop
Ouh,
in,
la richesse.
but, I'm a little busy today.
Salut cousin. Bulletin de vote. Sans doute pas les steaks. Moi, j'examine avant d'aller parler.
This article about ocean acidification is really unnerving.
What's that?
Oh, there's an article in today's paper about how climate change is ruining the ocean.
Oh, je trouve aucun
Fish
site
have
qui
gotten
vend pas de
puny.
minutes pour drop la clear giveaway.
Spotting fewer and fewer whales.
Comme c'est sur Epic,
I don't know
c'est
where we're
galère.
headed, We sure as hell are.
Va voir sur Google CD, à mon
Where's
avis,
your
bah
brother?
soit il n'existe pas, attends. Sur Google CD en fait ça répertorie directement tous les sites. Donc si tu le trouves pas dessus, ça va être compliqué du coup.
Figured you two'd be joined at the hip from now on.
Yeah, well, you
2.
figured wrong.
Un plus 2, il n'y a que sur PS4 et Xbox One en vente. Ah non, un plus 2, attends. Ouais, c'est cher. Ouais, c'est sûr que sur Epic Games. Mais sur Epic Games, j'ai un doute si je peux pas faire en cadeau. Mais par contre, ça coûte cher. Il y a 44 € par mois, 45 €. C'est cher.
How's the house coming along?
On peut pas offrir. T'es sûr? J'ai un doute sur le coup là. Hein. Là, on peut lui parler. C'est lent.
Slow. There's a lot to do.
Boule qui dit ça va. C'est un connard.
Whole life.
Bordel.
Lives in there. No shame.
Vous êtes vraiment pas net comme couple. Hein. Genre, ils habitent dans le même appart et tout, puis ils se demandent si ça va sur un chat, quoi.
Hey, an encyclopedia of astronomy. I have this one.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Real detail.
Oh, I know this one. The introduction will be
Espèce
forever
de
burned
merde.
in my book. Hey,
Ah,
an
par
encyclopedia
contre,
of
là, si je dois donner
astronomy.
un défaut dans
I
ce
have
jeu,
this
c'est
one.
que, en fait, ils
Oh,
mettent plein de
yeah.
trucs l'un à côté de
That's
l'autre,
a good
et
one.
ça galère
Impressive
peut-être à bien
collection.
viser pour...
You want some? Take them. I don't really navigate anymore.
Thanks.
On verra, bon, allez, je go dodo, bourserie, mourront le futur perdant PS. Ouais, bah, ouais. Je connais pas toutes mes qualités, hein.
Shit.
Mais ouais, au pire, même si tu l'as pas, j'irai lancer tout à l'heure après le stream pour voir s'il y a un mode local. Tu sais, des versus local. Et sinon, on peut passer par parsec. Même si tu l'as pas, au moins, on peut y jouer. Mais en tout cas, bonne nuit à toi, puis bon courage pour le boulot de main, j'ai vu que t'as repris.
I haven't seen your boat in the
Le
water
lot,
for a
hein,
while.
le bateau.
Yeah, it was time for annual haul.
That seems like a long time for routine maintenance.
Well, you know, I mean, it's not like I can take her out anyway. They want old Sam to dry out a bit.
Oh, yeah, that seems
Je suis allergique aux
sensible.
fleurs. Un peu s'accouder ici. Trop bien. Genre, y'a pas le frein qui tient le bateau, je fais tomber le bateau. Si, en dessous. Est-ce qu'on peut descendre en dessous? Bah attends, je vais lui parler par contre, ça se trouve il m'attend depuis tout à l'heure.
What are you doing?
Ah, my cousin Billy bought an old motorboat, but that fool drowned the engine taking her out. Yeah, I told him I'd fix it.
Ah oui, il est parti. Mais c'était qui, Roger Bou? Super. Est-ce que je peux t'aider? Merde, putain. Toi, c'est ça. Vraiment le coup.
Oh, damn it.
What happened?
I busted my finger with that stupid wrench. Grab me a gauze.
Ça fait
Should be in
mal.
that cupboard over there.
Elle est où la clé? Je l'ai entendu tomber, je la vois pas. Wesh, j'ai entendu la clé tomber, je la vois plus. Ouais, mais...
I think I
Il y a
got
un
some
double
gauze in
compte.
the cupboard next to the sink.
Dans un placard près de l'évier. Maryse... l'évier. Il faut le soigner, sa petite main. Non mais là c'est pas le même compte que boule.
Find anything?
Yes, t'inquiète. Je prends mon temps pour que t'aies bien mal. Je suis sûr, ici des trucs qu'il m'a pas encore raconté, il nous a trahis. Oh, il y a un petit bobo, c'est mignon.
Sam? Are you our father?
Figured you'd ask me that question someday.
Well?
I wish I was.
What the hell kind of answer is that?
Bah que non.
I'm sorry, Allie. But the man you're looking for, he ain't me.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll just take your word for it then.
Hey, you got no right coming in here getting angry at me for something I got nothing to do with.
J'avoue.
You two were so close. I know you meant something to her.
You honestly think I would have let you two grow up without a father? I may be a deadbeat, but I'm no coward.
You must know something.
I
Je
truly
pensais à un
don't.
mec dans
Your mama, she never...
Walking Dead.
Look, we're just friends. I mean, take a look at old Sam. No woman like Mary Ann would ever think twice about a guy like me.
I'm so sick of this.
Et dire, par contre,
I'm so
je sais qui c'est ton
tired
père.
of trying to unravel all of Marianne's fucking secrets. I don't understand her. I want to hate her so much. But I don't even know who she was.
Come with me. I want to show you something.
Je suis sûr, il y a une photo de ma mère et mon père.
Come in.
Oh, attends, je check.
When was the last time you cracked a window?
Come over here. Sit with me.
Where all did you travel to?
Mostly worked the Southeast Asia route. Vietnam, Cambodia.
Looking sharp, First Mate Kansky.
What's that now?
These pictures.
Oh, well.
What do you do on board?
Oh, I worked the deck. Started out doing
Pêcher les
maintenance.
poissons.
Collecting the garbage, cleaning the hull. Ranked up to navigation after a while.
Right.
Bah, yes,
Hence the
super.
astronomy.
Bon, tu m'excuseras, mais je check ton PC, moi, bats les
If it
couilles.
gets the house sold, it gets the house sold.
Charmante maison isolée. Attends, d'où c'est lui qui poste l'annonce? Ah non, quoique. Pourquoi il check l'annonce plutôt? Genre, il veut la racheter de la maison? Paiement à l'ordre de Samuel Kongsti. 150 $, Richard Kongsti. Ok.
Love this picture of your mama.
Why is there a burnt up pan in your garbage?
Oh, yeah, that. Might have fallen asleep cooking dinner.
Glad you're still with us.
Gratin de saumon. Sandwich au thon. Sandwich à la dinde, sandwich au thon. Bah putain, il fait que des sandwichs. Les restes. Mardi, bouffe des restes. Sandwich à la dinde. Prise du jour. Sandwich au fromage grillé, plus soupe pour la tomate. Bon là, attention. Reste. J'étais ça. Bah super, hein. Je vais me faire un planning de bouffe aussi.
What's all this?
Here, I kept a few things.
C'est notre père?
Mother made that. Oh, she was a real artist, that one. Kind of like you.
Swords and schemes.
Oh, I took her to see that for her birthday. She hated every second of it. Whole drive back, she talked about how it butchered.
I remember this. We got this on our trip to Juneau.
Uh-huh. She saved up for a whole year to make that happen.
Cher Sam, je t'ai pris un petit de dergue, il m'a donné dans le centre du Juno. Ouais, ils étaient vachement proches. Hein. Peut-être ils étaient meilleurs amis.
Look at these ones.
Toi, c'est chiant, la vue, tu dois bien la mettre à chaque fois, c'est casse-couille.
She looks happy. When was this? Why are you wearing a square hat?
Oh, yeah, that was when I finally got my captain's license. Mary Ann's the one who pushed me to get it. Yeah, Laura took this one. We'd been working on that barn for months. That roof was a son of a bitch.
Alors, comment te dire qu'elle a un peu cramé le temps de la
Rain
roche?
just kept on leaking into the loft.
Wait, the barn has a loft?
Oh, yeah. You didn't know?
Oh, she didn't tell us. Is that a trap door?
Yeah. Jimmy closed the whole thing up. Told her it was going to be real hard to get any hay up there, but she said she didn't mind.
Do you know what's up there?
I could tell she didn't want to talk about it, so
Oh là là, ça fait un truc à énigme encore.
Well, we're gonna have to empty it out for the sale, so I guess we'll know soon enough.
Well, you really gonna go through with this? It's like I told you, that house meant everything to your mama. It's all we got left. You can't just throw it away.
I'm sorry. I know how hard this has been on you. But you need to move on.
What's done is done.
Maybe it would help to talk to someone about it?
I ever tell you about the time I broke my leg? Shin bone snapped in 3 different places. It stuck on my ass for a month. No use to anybody. I was so down I couldn't even bring myself to get out of bed. But your mama, she has having none of that. She got me up one morning and drove me to a nice spot by the harbor. I watched the boats come in and out all morning. You can't let yourself be defined by the parts that are broken. That's what you told me. You gotta find a way to work with what you got. Think about that a lot. Gotta remember.
Attends, genre ils sont endormis comme ça? Il a de la chance, lui. Parce que moi, pour m'endormir, c'est moi qui dois raconter une histoire morphée, tu sais. Yes, bah je dois trouver comment on monte dans le grenier de la grange. Super. Ah, je voulais faire tomber le bateau. Succès de c'est toi mon papa. Alors par contre, j'ai jamais eu un seul succès depuis le début, et là il me claque des succès quoi.
Now, if you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Tout seul, ils arrivent pas en fait. Il faut toujours être deux.
Hey, Tyler? I've been looking all over the place for you. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, let's get you off your feet, okay? Come on. Listen, if you want to be alone, I'll go. But if there's anything you need to get off your chest, I won't snitch.
You saw Alyson? How is she?
Yeah. I went back to check on her this morning. Honestly, she was not well, man. I've never seen her like that. Whatever went on between you two, it wrecked her.
Look, I don't want to drag you into this.
Well, I'm already in it, and you look like hell, so...
I just got a lot on my mind.
Well, I know one thing that's good for that. As a wise man once said, fishing is the cure to the wounds of the heart.
Oh, la flemme de faire de la pêche.
I don't know if I'm in the mood.
No way. After all that talk, you're not backing down on me, are you?
I don't know.
Come on, we're burning daylight. Let's go.
Where are we gonna go?
Why go anywhere when we have a perfectly frozen lake right here?
Ice fishing in November?
Yeah. It got cold way fast this year. Climate change. That shit's gonna kill us. But hey, fish first. You can walk behind me if you're afraid, though.
You're actually serious?
I am a very serious man, Tyler. Let's go. We still have to get everything out of the car. Stage is set. It's showtime. Whenever you're ready.
You sure you don't want to go?
Nah. Look, no way I'm gonna rob you of your first catch in your own backyard.
All right.
Super. Faut vraiment être patient pour la pêche.
Got everything you need, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good.
Man, I'm so gonna miss this.
Miss what?
Just hanging out and fishing and... You know, I'm not gonna have a lot of time after we move to Juneau with school and the JC and everything.
Right, right.
Je suis au taquet pour prendre la canne à pêche.
So did any of the people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
Oh, I'm not sure. Once they left, I never really kept in touch.
Really?
People came and went a lot. And besides, everyone moves on eventually, right?
Not everyone. Not people who get so close they're like family.
I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees. They keep on sprouting new branches.
Est-ce que je vais avoir quelque chose qui marche?
Hey, I think I've got a bite.
You got this. Reel them in.
Je remonte la ligne.
Come on, pull up on the rod. Now give it a nice pull.
I got it.
Oh, c'est plus simple à pêcher que tout à l'heure. Hein. Que reprendre son souffle et tout.
Got it.
Bravo.
Merci, merci. Oh, ça veut dire qu'on va faire 50...
Pace yourself.
T'as si on fait 5 à rattraper comme tout à l'heure. Oh,
Thanks, Sensei.
Oh, hey, did you want to make solid plans to hit the buzzard hole? The river might ice over soon, so we shouldn't wait too long.
Yes, ça marche, sérieux. Pas de soucis. Au fait, en y repensant, il y a le jeu que je te parle, j'ai fait un concours sur mon Discord. Si tu veux essayer de gagner dans mon concours, il y aura ta version qui t'attend de PS4. Après, en fonction, si les gens choisissent PS4, ça va être chaud, quoi.
Hey, so the other day you were talking about your chosen family.
Ok, merci d'être
passé.
How did you find them? On se parle, ouais, en paix.
High school can be kind of rough when you gotta hide who you are every second of the day. I got to a pretty dark place.
Si, c'est bon, j'ai trouvé mon téléphone.
I can relate to that.
One morning,
il a déjà lancé le concours, je l'avais lancé tout à l'heure.
Told me to get into his car. I figured we were going fishing or something, but then we ended up outside the Juneau Coalition for Equality.
Juste aller sur Discord et dans le concours, t'as juste à faire la réaction.
Yeah. He didn't know how to help.
Pour participer.
He found someone who did.
That sounds amazing.
You know, even if you don't move to Juneau, my offer still stands. The JC holds a monthly meeting. You meet a lot of good people there.
I don't know. It sounds like you're good, but I'm not sure I'd fit in.
No pressure. Just letting you know the door is open.
T'as juste à aller sur mon Discord, t'as un channel concours et tu verras le concours, t'as juste à faire la réaction, je sais plus ce que c'est là, des confettis ou quoi, puis c'est bon, tu participes en fait.
You have this whole fancy bag just for ice fishing?
You don't mix and match. Ever.
Jeez, you don't mess around, do you?
Told you earlier. I'm a very serious man.
Ça mort! Oh my god.
Right, here we go.
Oula, ça se rapproche les trucs.
Reel them in.
Et hop là, un deuxième poisson.
Okay. How about them apples?
Nice job.
Yeah, merci, merci.
So, you weren't all talk.
Impressed?
I only see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now. So you gonna tell me what's in the cooler, or what?
I could tell you. Or I could watch you squirm a bit longer.
Ugh. You're a terrible person. You know that?
You betcha.
Je suis sûr ils vont finir à 2 en ce moment.
So, about last night. I don't know what Alyson said, but from my side, well, I thought we were on the same page. But it turns out we weren't.
Hey, so don't tell her I told you, but last week your sister was almost unbearable. She was jumping up and down with excitement at you coming back.
Really?
You better believe it. Look, the last time you saw each other, you were kids. Just because things have changed doesn't mean you can't work it out.
J'y suis allé trop fort, ouais. Je crois bien, ouais.
I know. It's probably my fault. I really pushed her last night. I just don't get why she always has to run away from everything.
Oh non, dis-moi,
Can you blame her?
Avoiding the problem doesn't make it go away. She's so fixated on selling the house. It's like she's trying to bury the past.
Il est dans les panneaux
All
d'en
of
dessous, théoriquement.
Even the good parts.
Look, I'm not picking sides here. Okay, but she's been murder house girl ever since it happened. Now she's got a chance to put it behind her and start fresh. Shit, I'd be pretty eager too.
I guess I didn't really think about that. I've been so focused on my own shit. It's been hard, you know? Figuring out how to live out here.
You mean outside of fireweed?
Yeah. When I first got there, all I could think about was getting out. It felt like a cage. But after a while, it started to feel more like a shell. I figured out who I was in there. But now I've got to work out how to be that person out here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Like, shit may look bleak now, but your sister is never gonna give up on you. And you can lean on me too if you want. Just be careful, okay? Got a bad left shoulder.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for listening.
Don't mention it.
Allez,
Don't you say anything.
T'as vu, je t'avais dit que ça allait vendre. Alors là, je crois qu'il va pas avoir grand chose. Ouais, je faut rester content. Easy.
Easy.
Quand même easy, easy.
Whoa. Bam. 3 out of 3.
Well played. I got nothing. That was clean.
Huh. I'm a little disappointed. Can I ask you something kind of weird?
Ouais, encore un succès,
Maybe
trop
hard to
bien.
answer.
Weird and kind of hard to
Bah, avant,
answer
ça
my
les a-
jam.
Je sais pas les
What's up?
succès. Ah, c'était parce que
How'd
j'ai
you
ouvert l'application
know you were
Xbox.
ready to trust anyone enough to put yourself out there?
Okay. Yeah, that is a hard question.
Told you.
There's not really two ways about it. You gotta be willing to take a hit. Look, I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I was dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out there just like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
Yeah, that all sounds nice, but it's just not me.
A true lone wolf? I can respect that. Hey, you've been dangling that line an awful long time. Sure you didn't forget the bait? Here, watch a master at work.
Take it away.
Oh, je l'ai remballé. Yes, bonne nuit, bisous, puis à tout, tu dors pas. Par contre, cette chaise, je vais l'éclater. Voilà, je
Hey.
vais l'éclater.
You're missing the show.
On regarde le coucher de soleil.
Whoa, careful now. You look like you might be enjoying yourself.
It's an act. But seriously, thanks, man. This is exactly what I needed.
Almost. It's just missing one tiny thing.
Minship, you read my mind. You know Alyson refuses to eat anything cold in the winter?
It's her loss. From now on, you've got someone to call if you want to fish or slam a pint of Ben & Jerry's in the snow.
A pint? Small fry.
Ouais, merci. Bisous, bisous. Bisous, bisous.
We should try to do this again while I'm still in town.
For sure. You have my number now. Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
Don't be. I'll see you two later.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
Catch anything?
Mostly ice, but yeah.
Arrête de mentir, t'as attrapé 3 poissons.
I'm sorry for freaking out yesterday. All of this, it's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole. We should have never pushed you that hard.
Come here. God, why did I miss you so much? It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You dum-dum. Okay, so I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for a sec?
Ils aiment bien s'asseoir sur les marches là.
So, what is it?
I was just at Sam's. He's not our father.
How do you know?
I asked him, point blank.
And you took his word for it?
Alors, je suis bien obligé.
He was crazy in love with Marianne. Whoever set that fire was doing damage control. And Sam's nothing but damage.
I guess he really doesn't have anything left to lose, does he?
There's something else.
Il y a un grenier dans la grange.
Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Marianne first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far as he knows, yeah. What do you think? Should we give it a
On va aller
shot?
voir.
We've come this far. And a hidden loft? That's got secret shit written all over it.
Let's go.
Ça se trouve, le mec qui est venu tout brûler, il cherchait après ça. Et vu qu'il a pas trouvé, il l'a brûlé. Ou il y a quelque chose d'important dans le grenier. Et pour cacher les traces, bah du coup... Effectivement.
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
Je te protège.
Don't worry. Whatever's up there,
Une échelle.
I'll protect you.
We'll see how chivalrous you feel when you've got bats in that perfectly coiffed hair.
Bah, le truc c'est que... Ouais. Elle est là.
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate.
Il y a le
My
feu, il
brain was
commence par
going to
là.
some real dark places.
We don't ha- I thought I saw something red over here, but guess my mind's just playing tricks on me. No lever. Man, this place is a mess.
If there was ever a time to find a...
Just a regular old light. Nothing here. The handle should be behind this.
What?
There it is.
D'accord. Même les poignées les cachent.
It's opening up.
The secret keeper always did store all
Attends,
the
ça se
best
trouve sur la
secrets
photo,
in
il y
the
avait quelque
clouds.
chose.
Yep. Come on, let's find.
Well, that's way too high to jump. You want to give me a leg up?
Bah, il y a une
I'm so not touching your
échelle,
nasty shoes.
t'inquiète.
Well,
J'ai pas fait gaffe sur la photo. What? On n'a pas vu ça dans une vidéo dans le chapitre 2?
can you see anything?
Nope. Nada.
Doit pas avoir la même chose, hein. C'était son jardin secret.
Here, found a switch.
Holy shit. Well, that shaved a few years off my life.
Ça se trouve, c'est un vieux démon de famille dans le genre, tu sais. Oh là! Genre déjà le petit coffre avec 3 couleurs. Je suis oula! On va avoir un nouveau défi à relever.
It's
Her story.
Look, she left us something.
Il y a 3 notes.
It's got a combination lock with letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
Knowing Mary Ann, probably.
Well, you want to do this?
Yeah. Let's start here.
Super. Alors. Comment on pourrait découper ça?
It seems like it's not doing anything. Maybe it's broken?
Or maybe we just need to solve the puzzles in order. We're not done with the other one yet.
Un jour, elle prit son diadème et s'enfuit vers la forêt.
Damn it. Why is nothing happening?
Soit il manque quelque chose.
Why are these pictures from the Book of Goblins here?
I don't know. Why don't we solve this one first? Why don't we solve this one first? Recognize this?
Yeah. It's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It looks like it, but it's different, right? Can you check the book?
C'était le dernier? Pas du tout.
Well, here it is. Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message. Like, the differences between the two mean something.
Something about Mary Ann, right? Since she's the princess?
Yeah. Why don't we try to find them all and then see if it makes any sense?
Okay, spot the differences. It moves. Oh, some of these parts are buttoned or not. Did she add that flower? Is that like a innocence lost kind of thing? Maybe not.
Il y a bien la fleur bleue.
Not.
Il y a bien la fleur là.
A pink flower. Was that in the original picture?
Ouais. Et?
Is there an extra star here? Or am I just imagining?
Ouais, non.
It's just a random star. No special meaning. It's not the same title, so I guess that counts as a... Maybe not.
Attends, faut choisir les
The title
différences.
is different.
Est-ce qu'il faut choisir?
Maybe not. The title is different.
Est-ce qu'il faut choisir les différences ou les trucs en accord?
The Mad Hunter still has 2 hands here.
So this was either before the gold lady cut off his other one, or after he earned it back?
Which either makes it before most of the stories, or after.
Yeah, at some point when she was running away from
C'est ce qu'il y a avant,
whatever
en
the
fait.
hell the Mad Hunter meant.
Really grasping at straws here. The princess is running away from the Mad Hunter. Never mind. That's nothing. Even if the branch is a little different, I don't really think that means anything.
Figured anything out yet?
I'm totally stumped.
Well, first off, the title's different, right?
Why do you think she added that castle in the background?
See the color of the flag? It could be her mother's castle. It looks like the princess is running away from it.
So, Marianne ran away from home. And she grew up kinda rich?
Oh là là, les trucs de ouf, quoi.
Figured anything out yet?
I'm totally stumped.
Well, first off, the title's different, right?
Bah ouais.
Does his smile look different to you? Actually, I'm not sure. Never mind. That's nothing.
Il n'y a rien d'autre.
Maybe that branch looks a little bit different? I don't know. Maybe.
Figured anything out yet?
Est-ce qu'il y a du tour au titre?
I'm totally stumped.
Well, first off, the title's different, right?
Si j'active tout.
Never mind. That's nothing.
C'est ce qu'il y a de différent, c'est vraiment tout seul.
Really grasping at straws here. Never mind. That's nothing. Even if the branch is a little different, I don't really think that means anything. It's just a random star. No special meaning.
Il y a bien une deuxième, mais...
It's just a random star. No special meaning. Wait.
De quoi?
Wait. Wait. Or not. Huh. No goblins.
Yeah. In the original, the goblins managed to save the princess from the Mad Hunter.
So we saved Marianne from something, but not in this version? Or not. Really grasping at straws here. Even if the branch is a little different, I don't really... That's it. Whoa.
What's in there?
J'ai réussi.
Pictures, letters. Oh, poor thing.
Why would she keep an
Mon
old
petit
drawing of
oiseau,
a
tu
pet
manqueras
in
pour
here?
toujours. Très bien. Symbolique.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
C'est moi. Ah, c'était notre père du coup qui s'est barré. Brent.
Could this guy have been any more cryptic? Did you know she studied engineering?
No. It looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't... You think the guy with her is Brent? From the letter?
I would guess so.
Ça se trouve, c'est notre père.
I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Marianne.
And a good one, too.
God, that's so not her.
Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
Alors du coup...
Do you have any idea what the code might be?
No. So we should probably see if Marianne hid anything before we go trying to guess.
Hello. Ah, ça c'était... Oh.
Here, the secret keeper, hiding secrets in the clouds.
Oh non, c'est tous les trucs à
Back in your
récupérer.
palm, Big Frog. The Ice King goes in
Oh,
the
c'est
forest,
tous les gobelets à
obviously.
récupérer. Non, il m'en manque.
There you go, stalwart moose. We'll let the mangy muskrat have his rock back.
Il m'en manque deux. Il me manque la reine. Et l'ours. Fait chier. Putain, j'en ai encore là.
Crafty goblins go here. That's the pious pelican spot. Moonhack's gotta be imprisoned in her lake.
Et je suis sûr qu'il faut remplir tout le tableau. Il faut avoir un succès.
There's the gold lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
Attends, tu veux dire qu'il y a un... C'est sur quelle peinture? Du chasseur?
Why don't we solve this one first?
Hey, I can move the piece next to the gold lady.
All these pictures. They look like images from Marianne's life before Delos, don't they?
Well, some of them do anyway.
Maybe that's it then. We need to figure out which ones are real?
Super. Ces cruels parents la gardèrent prisonnière dans le palais décrépit.
What's the gold lady doing?
Whispering something into someone's ear behind the princess's back?
Ouais, on est d'accord que c'est 4 fois la même image là.
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's being watched by the gold lady.
The princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun?
Notice how unhappy she looks in all these pictures. I don't think she was having any fun.
Des loups de chiens.
Figured anything out yet?
Nope. Is the gold lady setting the
Figured anything out yet?
On va lui demander de l'aide, hein.
I'm totally stumped. I'm trying to figure out this one with all the animals.
What about that drawing of Marianne's pet? Didn't it say, I miss you or something?
Ah ouais.
Is the gold lady setting the animals free?
Judging from the
Donc là, c'est la
broomstick,
danse.
I'd say she's getting
Et là,
rid of
c'est
them,
peut-être le même, là.
not setting them free. Figured anything out yet?
I'm totally stumped. Any
d'accord, il y a
idea
des
what this
portes qui
section of
changent.
the gold lady pulling her arm means?
If she's forcing her into a direction, maybe it has to do with her college major? There was a declaration form, right?
Ça fac. C'est quoi, ce serait plutôt ça?
I guess that's not it.
We should go take another look at Marianne's childhood photos.
Nope.
Figured anything out yet?
I'm totally
C'est
stumped.
par rapport aux photos que j'ai vues et tout, mais je suis pas physionomiste déjà, alors...
I have no clue what's going on with this picture of the gold lady whispering.
She seems to be whispering to one of these guys. Maybe we should check out the breakup letter.
La lettre de rupture, il parlait de quoi dans la lettre de rupture? Ça, c'est ses études. C'est quoi? C'est des fleurs là-bas. Donc là, c'était la danse. Là, c'était l'oiseau, la danse. Là, c'est la lettre de rupture. Et là, c'est les études qu'elle a abandonnées. Ça, c'est quoi? C'est la médecine. Ça, je sais pas, ingénieur. La mode. Et tout ce qui est avocat et tout. Mais c'est celui-là, à mon avis, que je coince. Ah ouais, bah elle avait une vie d'artiste.
It's opening.
On va dire que c'est ça, elle.
What's in there
Je suis
this
sûr que ça veut
time?
dire hello.
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy.
C'est notre maison. Je suppose.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Telos. No wonder she was so handy.
2500. 1500$ net. Ouais, c'était pas la même vie avant. Bah, trop de trucs à lire.
Her father.
J'espère que tu recevras cette lettre, mais comme tu as laissé aucune adresse où je te demande, je devrais l'envoyer à ta tante en espérant qu'elle te parvienne. Je t'écris pour t'informer que ta mère est décédée la semaine dernière. Les funérailles viennent de se terminer. La maison va passer beaucoup de monde. La maison a vu passer beaucoup de monde toute la journée. Des amis de la famille, des collègues et des membres de l'église. Il est à présent 23h. Je suis seul à la table de cuisine, entouré par des dizaines de plateaux de nourriture, de bouquets, de fleurs et de cartes de condoléances. Ta cousine Heidi a apporté un bel album rempli de photos de vacances à la Connie, je sais pas. Tu apparais sur chacune d'elles, mais tu n'étais pas là aujourd'hui. Nous n'avons pas eu de tes nouvelles depuis 4 ans. Et j'espère seulement que tu es bien arrivé en Alaska ou bien où que ce soit. Et que toi et ton enfant êtes en bonne santé. Ton enfant. Ils sont pas jumeaux à la base. Ta mère était malade et dépressive depuis des années. Je pense que tu te doutes. Pourquoi? La douleur de se voir rejeté par sa propre fille, savoir. Trop de trucs à lire, hein. Maintenant que tu es mère à ton tour, j'espère que tu commences à comprendre qu'être parent n'est pas seulement couver son enfant. C'est répondre à ses besoins et l'aider à prendre la route qui lui a été tracée, qu'il le veuille ou non. Je te dérangerai plus. Tu as clairement fait comprendre tes intentions. Je voulais juste que tu sois au courant, papa. Très bien.
What the hell? Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Before us? Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but she could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine. Let's keep digging.
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, you know, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Marianne when the whole town was turning on us?
Bah écoutez les gens, je reviens, je vais faire un live comme vous vite fait. Je reviens. Hop, je vous laisse dessus. Je reviens. Re les gens. Découvrir les secrets du coffre. Du coup. Où est-ce que j'en étais-je? Yes, hop, on reprend. Ça, j'avais regardé.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
Du coup, c'est le L en rouge.
There are like a million possibilities.
Léo. Ah, c'est
Probably
le
quicker
nom
just
de
to see if she
notre
left
petit
us a
frère.
hint somewhere.
Je suis sûr que c'est un E. Oh,
yes.
Imagine qu'il y a l'embryon dedans. Ouh. Ah, niveau construction, elle était
Did it
chaude,
just
notre
get
merde.
darker in here?
Ollie. She
Bon, Alyson et Oli.
noticed.
Nous écrivons des histoires pour comprendre
I was her
et être
son.
compris. Mais je serai une histoire sans... Que serait une histoire sans un début? Je suis désolé de vous avoir caché le début de la mienne pendant si longtemps. Je vous aime, mes gobelins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
Ça se trouve, c'est eux qui ont enterré notre frère.
Is that...
Leo Ronan.
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even...
Infini, ça blanche d'histoire, c'est un truc de ouf, quoi.
There's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Attends, mais du coup, il me reste une énigme que j'ai pas découvert.
Come on. Let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this.
En même temps, on voulait faire un jeu là, frère. J'ai pas fait, du coup.
Very old beaver's repair list.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to fix it again?
Sa maison. Oh.
She fixed the planks that were blown off the walls. She fixed the broken window. She fixed the roof shingles.
Ah non, d'accord, c'était dans l'histoire ce qu'elle a réparé. Mais il faut trouver la bonne histoire déjà, frère. Du coup, on va aller à l'index. Mère Castor répare la maison. Alors, qui a vécu dans une grande maison en bois, une nuit, une très violente tempête s'abattit sur la maison et maintenant des ardoises. Il y a les planches des murs. Les poteaux sur lesquels s'appuie la maison, menaçant le jeu par terre. Il y a ça et des poteaux.
She slapped the post with her tail to write it.
Il n'y avait pas les fenêtres.
Actually, I'm not sure.
Oh là là, easy.
Damn. That must have been rough on Eddie.
Tu couvres tes
Yeah,
oreilles.
yeah. He doesn't really like to
Trop
talk
trucs à lire
about
dans
it.
ce jeu, c'est un truc de ouf. Moi qui aime pas lire. Enfin, qui aime pas lire.
The crafty goblin's good deeds.
Of course. The goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really remember.
They broke open the beehive for the bear. Actually, I'm not sure.
Alors, on vient à la université de princesse, les gobelins avec de classe. Oh là là. Une histoire qu'un pélican. Le pélican est de ses amis. 43. Brancher. C'est après quoi? Une, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Merde. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. C'est ça. Voilà. Il était une fois dans une forêt ancienne où on vend des gobelins, voilà. fait faim, beaucoup. Je suis pas sûr que ça a un rapport avec le truc. Pourquoi ils font pas non.
He broke open the beehive for the bear.
Wow. Bien, alors... Ah, c'est là, à partir de là, il va peut-être aider les autres. Alors, il y a le cerf, l'ours. La princesse. Donc, on va dire le cerf.
They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back, or not. They hugged the princess when she was crying. They broke open the beehive for the bear.
S'écoute.
Nailed it. Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit.
C'est bon.
The old bear's gifts for the princess.
Ça, je l'ai vu. No.
Totally blanking on that story. What did he give her again?
What? Don't we open up the book and check?
Fresh caught salmon? Maybe not. Fresh caught salmon? A handful of ripe berries? Actually, I'm not sure. A handful of ripe berries? A newly bloomed bluebell?
Ok,
nice.
on va jamais essayer au pif.
He had it bad. Just couldn't let go.
Comme quoi, des fois, le pif fait bien les choses. Hein. Et hop, et du coup, il reste plus qu'un.
The crafty goblin's loot.
That's from the princess and the two thieves.
Ok, ça, c'est ça. Alors, il y a...
I drew the original.
And I distinct some flour for the cake, maybe? What if they took some spoons?
No.
Didn't they take some of the... or not? Maybe not.
Surtout pour faire le gâteau, en fait.
What if they took some spoons?
Des œufs.
I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs.
Des fruits.
Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit? Did they steal candy? Maybe not. Wait. Or not. Maybe they took some of the princess's... I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs. Did they steal candy? Didn't they take some of the Wait. Or not.
T'as fait chier, ça va me faire... Ça me fait dire un truc, frère. Des fruits, des noix et des œufs.
Actually, I'm not sure.
Alors, c'est quoi ça?
Wait. Did they steal candy? Wait.
Des fruits, des noix et des œufs. Ça?
Some flour for the cake, maybe? Didn't they take some or not? Wait.
Où est-ce qu'il y a des noix? Y'a pas de noix, frère. Des fourchettes, cuillères, couteaux.
What if they took some spoons?
Yes. Donc juste ça.
That's
Oh, là,
it. I
joli
always
dessin.
wondered where that drawing went. She said
Le
it was her
meilleur moment du
favorite,
monde, la
and
plus belle
then
princesse.
one day it just disappeared.
Mais c'est quoi, il manque ça? Depuis quand t'as un siège qui s'allume toi? Bon, ça va déjà longtemps, hein. Ça va déjà au moins 2-3 semaines. Je peux rien mettre. Je peux rien mettre. Putain, j'ai résolu 4 énigmes mais j'ai rien eu, j'ai un peu eu un cadeau quoi. C'est quoi l'arnaque?
I wonder what's with that tiara. I wonder what's with that tiara.
Ça c'était avec le diadème là. Du coup je l'ai cassé. Il y aura rien d'autre.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
I guess we could stay a little longer if you think there's more to find.
Ouais, c'est pas longtemps, mais ça fait déjà un petit moment que je l'ai. Donc par contre, qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire que je suis déjà
I wonder what's with that tiara.
Il y avait un truc avec ça.
A baby blanket.
Ça j'ai tout vu.
He was so young.
Il doit y avoir un truc avec le diadème là. Tout à l'heure, il parlait d'un truc ici avec le diadème à les récupérer, mais du coup j'ai réussi à déverrouiller le coffre sans ça. Écoute, on se casse.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
Il avait dit d'aller sur le ponton. Ça, le ponton. Il y a un truc avec un caillou aussi, là, sur la photo. C'était ça, je crois. Genre, peut-être. Genre, ils l'ont enterré comme ça au pied d'un arbre, quoi.
This is the spot.
I can't believe he's been down there this whole time. We played Compass and North Star here. I wish she would have just told us.
She tried to tell us. In her own Marianne kind of way.
The stories. Yeah. What are you thinking?
Mais au final,
I don't know.
leur mère,
I know
elle a
I
tout coché
should
de sa
feel
vie, quoi.
sad or something, but I'm just kind of stunned.
Poor Marianne.
Pauvre, pauvre.
Come on. Let's keep going.
Je voudrais bien savoir qui c'est le chasseur fou. Enfin, je pense qu'on va le savoir au final, mais... C'est sûr que c'est notre père déjà.
It's time for us to figure out who Marianne was arguing with on the dock.
Et je suis sûr que c'est quelqu'un qu'on connaît. Ça se trouve c'est le flic là. Qui nous a dit ouais arrête de chercher après vidéo machin.
Almost.
C'est qui ça?
Tom? Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course. It had to be him.
C'est qui déjà Tom?
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she
Ah mais
must have.
c'est...
It's what she didn't want to tell us.
God,
C'est le
Marianne
gérant,
and
c'est le
Tom?
mari de Tessa?
No.
What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Alyson. We need to talk. We know it was you.
C'est le mari de Tessa, ça, Tom? C'est le vieux, là. Putain, mais cette histoire, mais c'est n'importe quoi. Ça part en steak tous les 5 secondes. À chaque fois que tu penses t'arriver au bout, t'as toujours un nouveau truc qui arrive.
Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure. Whatever. As long as we get answers.
Ouais, c'est sûr, mais bon, c'est chelou. La façon que c'est amené, c'est bizarre.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. And you would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tessa's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was gonna blow up in my face. I had to do something.
Je te jure, c'est vraiment space leur truc.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's got to fix the mess he made, one way or another.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But
non, je pense pas que c'est
please,
tiré de fait réel,
Tessa
non?
can't know. This would kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
Je me demande qui c'est qui c'est se fait passer pour le démon. Au final, on sait toujours pas. Hein.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
That was convenient for you, huh? You preyed on her because she was vulnerable. And you knew you could always blame it on crazy Marianne Ronan if you got caught.
It was nothing like that. Nothing at all. Your mother was a very pretty woman.
Était.
And she'd been so many places and done so many things.
Bah, elle était pas nette non plus, notre mère.
I got caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign. Am I wrong?
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it. But I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died.
Ah, lui a vu.
That night I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
Do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? It's his fault. It's his fault.
Tout ça est parti quand même parce que Tyler, anciennement Holly, a coupé ses cheveux. Il a coupé ses cheveux longs en cheveux courts. Alors elle, soit elle est bugleuse par contre. Je te jure. Sa mère elle a pété un plomb, elle a voulu le tuer. Et en gros, Alyson a donné 3 coups de ciseaux, je crois, dans son dos. Et elle a tombé dans le lac, elle s'est noyée. Voilà le début de l'histoire. En gros, là, du coup, on sait que lui a vu Holly. Enfin, a vu Alyson plutôt la tuer. Et après ça, c'est Holly qui a pris pour sa sœur. Et du coup, Holly est parti en maison de redressement pour mineurs, qui a pris 10 ans. Et là, ils se sont retrouvés en gros à la base juste pour se retrouver, tu vois. Et de fil en aiguille, ben, ils ont remonté toute l'histoire. Donc on a su que tout le monde n'était pas net. Bah, y a une histoire de démon là, je sais pas ce que c'est. C'est la grosse bête noire qu'on voyait sur le fond. Et pendant un de ces souvenirs, on a vu la bête noire qui nous regardait.
No! No way! You're a fucking liar!
I saw what I saw.
You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her!
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Ouais, peut-être, je sais pas. Mais c'est l'esprit des deux, hein, par contre. Parce qu'entre deux, ils ont des pouvoirs, ils revoient des souvenirs. Sauf que là, elle peut déjanter autant que sa mère et elle commence à avoir des trucs chelous.
You'll be a killer. What will your uncle say?
J'ai déjà dit à mon oncle, c'est con.
And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Ouais, ils sont frères et sœurs, ouais. Ils sont frères et sœurs. Enfin, à la base, c'était deux sœurs, sauf que lui, en gros, il est non-binaire, tout ça, tu vois. Du coup, il s'est échangé en mec. C'est pour ça, en fait, qu'il s'est coupé les cheveux au début. Il voulait être un mec depuis le début, et sa mère lui forçait à être une meuf, à avoir des cheveux longs et tout ça.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back.
Je veux dire, ça, depuis le début, ça part en couille le jeu, mais... L'histoire, elle est un peu loufoque, quand même. De toute façon, notre beau-père, il sait déjà que c'est enfin, Alyson qui l'a tué. C'est ce qu'on lui a dit.
Allie, you okay? You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
Mais lui, il est pas au courant. Tiger, il est pas au courant qu'on l'a balancé à Eddie.
Been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
T'imagines, tu revois des scènes comme ça, comme si tu y étais, quoi.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
Imagine, ça se trouve, il y avait quelqu'un derrière moi qui voulait tuer.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words. With the same gun, on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible. Fuck. I don't know. And we're never gonna know the truth, are we? Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
I'm going to kill you! I'm not gonna hurt you.
Ben, moi je prends mon frère, hein. Je veux dire, il était là en première loge, il doit s'en
I'm going
rappeler.
to kill you!
Allez.
I'm going to kill you! I'm going to kill you!
No, don't do this. Mom, no.
Alyson. This isn't... What?
Tom was lying. Marianne couldn't face being separated from her kids again. And the only way to make sure that never happened was for all of us to go together. I know it in my heart. I saved you. I saved us.
I know. You did the right thing. You wanna go back inside?
Le pire dans l'histoire, c'est que c'est lui qui a bouffé 10 ans de sa vie, quoi. Alors qu'il a rien fait. Il a juste pris pour sa... Enfin, c'est lui qui a voulu prendre pour sa sœur, quoi. Alors que c'est sa sœur qui a tué sa mère. Bah, ils ont quasi pas eu de peine, sauf qu'il y a eu 10 ans de redressement, entre guillemets, dans un foyer, quoi.
Hey,
Mais au final, il s'est rendu mieux que dans sa propre famille, donc, tu vois.
What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just gone bad? Cheers, I guess.
Elle a pas l'air dans le même délire que lui, quoi.
I can't believe Tom thought we'd buy that story. And that I almost did.
Yeah, I still can't believe he and Marianne. What the hell did she see in him?
She was probably just really, really lonely after she lost Leo.
I could never get that lonely.
Listen, with everything that's been going on, it got me thinking. About our voice. Like, that maybe we should stop using it.
What?
I just don't trust it, and I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. Of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions? Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay, I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us, us.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him. Because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
What do
the
you
day
think?
he would emerge.
Brothers and sisters?
To once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
Par contre, c'était pas la même maison, hein, c'était dans son appart. Où ils ont refait la baraque. Est-ce qu'elle a été vendue? Wow, couper ses cheveux lui, ça lui va pas du tout.
One last look. I'm good to go.
Mr. Hegel.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, me.
House is empty. I'm getting ready to head out, so last chance. Is there anything you want me to do while I'm in town?
Listen, Ty, you're dropping off the keys with Tina, right?
Yep, gonna leave 'em at her office on my way to the ferry.
Well, that's it then.
Did you see the article I sent you about Tom losing the election?
Ah, yes, I saw your message right before derby practice, so I didn't have time to read it. But I did cackle at the headline.
Did you picture Tom's face whenever you went in for a block?
No, but that is a great idea.
Anyways, think I
Yeah,
should swing
bonne
by
nuit
the
à
store
toi,
for one
puis au
final
plaisir.
fuck off?
Et merci d'être passé.
See you never, Vecchies.
Ah, du coup, elle est repartie à
How's
Juno.
Juno?
Big and full of people, even without tourists. Michael's been writing up rules for the apartment. I need your support against his whole food policy.
Just refuse to sign anything until I get there, okay?
Okay, but you better hurry. If he gets his way, we'll only have one small shelf for junk food.
What? Heresy. I'm gonna need like twice that just for snack cakes after my surgery next month.
I know, right? This cannot stand.
Allez, moi je vais aller chercher mes gobelins. là.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yes.
hang up now.
See you tonight.
Okay. I'm gonna take one last walk through the house and then head to the ferry.
Drive safe.
Pretty sure that's the only way possible in the old Alyson mobile.
Love you, Tyler.
Love you. Last night's dinner wasn't that good, but better than going back to the Vecchies. Turns out you didn't need our help losing the election, Tom. I should pick up Alyson's stuff on my way out.
Une belle couille. J'ai même pas fait gaffe que je lui ai envoyé une photo, mais pourquoi pas, tiens, allez. Ta chambre est vide. Genre, je dois donner des preuves à chaque fois que tout est vide. Je sens bien qu'à un moment ça va partir un peu dans les messages. Et ça annoncera peut-être une suite au jeu. Salut les gamins! Ça va les couilles. Allez, ça dégage. On prend toutes les photos.
Seeing it empty is so weird, but at least it's the last time we'll ever have to.
Comme d'hab, je longe les murs. Oh my god, on n'a pas récupéré une photo. Ah, c'est trop bien fait. Bon, là, laisse à terre. Ouais, je reprends le PC portable, frère. Hop. Ouais, bah je mets ça dans ma poche tranquille, frère. Pourquoi c'est toujours obligé de fermer les portes derrière eux? Oh putain, le paysage de dingue. Putain, j'ai ça tous les matins, je suis tellement bien.
Gonna miss this.
One more jog down memory lane, Mr. Ronan?
Hey, I'm having a private moment with me, myself, and I here.
Okay, carry on.
On va aller voir l'étage, puis je pense qu'on a fait le tour dans la maison. Y'a pas de photo à prendre là? Là c'est le raton laveur qui volait dans les boîtes aux lettres. Ça c'est good. Allons voir à l'étage. Mais je suis sûr que ça va mal finir avec le démon, je sais pas pourquoi. Ou ça va finir sur le démon et ça peut peut-être annoncer une suite pour savoir qui c'est, qu'est-ce qu'il veut.
Goodbye, room. Goodbye, room. Goodbye, man on the moon. For posterity.
Je suis sûr d'avoir recevoir une photo de notre sœur et il va se passer un truc. Tiens, imagine sur une photo en fond on voit le démon, tu sais.
Certainly hope the new owners are Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It.
Je suis sûr il va se passer un truc. Pour qu'on voit des zooms comme ça sur le téléphone, c'est qu'il va avoir un truc sur une photo. C'est obligé. Je suis sûr là on va prendre une photo. Soit sur la photo il y aura le démon. Peut-être pas en fait. On se barre comme ça. YOLO.
Well, this is goodbye for real, I guess. Hey, Aaron. It's Tyler Ronan. I thought I'd catch you on your break between sessions, but I guess you're going long with another rebel with too many causes. I know I haven't reached out since I left Fireweed, but I just wanted to say, well, you were right about grief, about it going in circles. This morning, I was out on the porch staring at the fog, and my mother, she just tumbled right out of me. But it was okay. It actually felt good to remember. Anyway, give me a call back if you get a chance. I'll see you around. And thank you.